Thursday, October the 5th, and this is Sunrise with Wayne and Pat.
And we're here at, where are we?
We are at Walnut Creek.
Oh, okay, Lake Wakena behind us there. I guess that's what that is.
That is.
And we're here at Walnut Creek, and I hope your day is going well. Today is Thursday. It is the 5th of October, and what else do we need to know? Some great weather we've been having here.
Yes.
And the fair, among many other things, has benefited greatly from this fine weather we've been having here. The weather's just been fantastic. Of course, now the latter part of the week, that's today, tomorrow, and then Saturday and Sunday, it's going to warm up into the mid-80s. So warm weather returning to Wayne County, but no mention of sun rain, or no mention of rain until like the mid of the week.
What's sun rain?
I don't know. Anyway, we're getting plenty of sun rain right now. We're going to have a chance of rain the early part of the week through the middle of the week, at least, possibly longer. But gee, why not? I mean, we need the rain now because it's been so beautiful and so drying out. Here it is, the latter part of the year and in the last quarter, and things are really looking good for us. But we do need some rain.
We do. Our farmers are praying for some rain.
They are that indeed. All right, let's see now. Here's what's special about today. Today being the 5th of October. People are out mowing the lawns already. Hark. I hear the wild yellow-bellied lawnmower somewhere. I think it's a lawn boy out in the somewhere. Anyway, today is the 5th of the month. That means today is World Teachers Day. It's also National Depression Screening Day. Depression is such an important part of our culture in America. People don't realize how important it is. Everybody at some point during their life, everybody will have some kind of depression. It is a horrible, horrible illness. The thing that people don't realize is depression comes in so many different levels. There's a mild depression all the way to severe, and all points in between. And you may have mild depression and not even realize it. But your friends, your neighbors, and your family do. So be aware of it because it could get worse. You need to be aware of it. Do not fool around with depression. It's extremely dangerous. So today is National Depression Screening Day. And there used to be a page you could go on to get screening at your home computer. I don't recall what it is right now, but you might want to check that out. Today is American Libraries Day.
No, it's not.
That's tomorrow, isn't it? We need to get Donna involved with that one. But it's...
That's it.
That's it?
That's all.
Just two things, National Depression Screening and World Teachers Day. Well, I guess that's pretty big anyway, isn't it? Here's today's trivia question. Today's trivia question. Several years ago, there was a TV program called WKRP in Cincinnati, and it was about a radio station. And on every single episode, the newsman, Les Nesmond, always in every episode had a Band-Aid somewhere on his body. It was either on his forehead, on his nose, on his hand, on his finger, on his elbow, somewhere on him, even on his glasses. There was a Band-Aid in every episode, somewhere. It was a different place every time. That kind of carried over into later television when on Seinfeld, the show Seinfeld, there was an image or a little statue or something depicting a superhero in every single episode of Seinfeld. Who was or what was the superhero that was on Seinfeld in every single episode? That's the question. I'll have an answer for you. And if you're a Seinfeld fan, you probably know this already, but don't tell anybody. Let them figure it out. All right? Give you the answer here in just a little while on Wayne Goldsboro Television's Sunrise with Wayne and Pat.
No hints?
Well, I already told you he was a superhero, and there's not but 30 or 40 of them. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. No, I don't give a hint. I'm not giving a hint. Okay?
I didn't think you'd like to give them anyway.
No, I really don't. Not unless it's a really, really, really tough one. Let's see here. What am I doing here?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? We have the fair is what we have.
We do have the fair.
October 5th. What's going on tonight? Tractor Operators Contest. Oh, boy. The Tractor Operators Contest gets underway at 4 o'clock at the grandstand area.
That's when the gates open to all the exhibits as well.
Gates open at 4 o'clock to all exhibits. That's right. What else is going on? Got Power's Great American Midway opens at 5. We got the Open Pony and Mule Show. Or is that Pone and Muley? No, it's Pony and Mule Show. That begins at 5 o'clock in the livestock shelter. Open horse show. We've got the Ninja Experience. And this guy, the Kenya Safari Acrobats will be performing in the pavilion. That's always very interesting. The Ninja Experience again, the Kenya Safari Acrobats, and the Kids Club Discover Agriculture Contest with vintage farm equipment near the Red Building. And Walking Stilts by Zakari and the Statue Lady Ooh La La. And that's all going on tonight at the Wayne Regional Agricultural Fair. But that's not all that's going on. There's so many things going on at the Wayne Regional Fair.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you got your fair, you got your regional, and you got your Wayne.
Right.
Right. But there's a whole lot going on. And again, gates open to the exhibits at 4 o'clock, and it's so much fun. And it's clean. It's clean. The fairgrounds, they have walkways that are paved. You don't have to get off those walkways. Now, to get to the walkways at the fairground, you may have to go through some grass or something like that. But then you enter the fairgrounds, and piece of cake, piece of cake. It's so nice. It's so fun. And I tell you what, they're the most helpful people. If you have an issue, a problem of some kind, you just find somebody that works for the fair, and they will help you. I promise you. They won't put you off. They will help you. Okay? What else is going on?
Today is also, you can get flu shots at the Peggy M. Seeger Senior Center.
Is that today?
It is today.
Okay.
It is.
You just had that.
I did, and what'd you do with it? It starts at 11 o'clock until 1.
Okay.
You have to have your Medicare card.
Mm-hmm.
But it will be held at the Peggy M. Seeger Senior Center. It's hosted by Goldsboro Harris Teeter. And it's first come, first served. So once they run out, they're out.
They're out, so you want to get there early.
That is correct.
All right, coming up on October 13th, this has been going on for many, 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 many years. It is Judgment House. This takes place at the First Pentecostal Holiness Church. You can go to firstphchurch.org and get more information, or rather, go to thefirstphchurch.org. Judgment House, October 13th through November 12th. It's a new story of faith, forgiveness, and freedom. Final Destination is the title of this event. Admission is absolutely free. It does not cost you anything to go. It relates to teenagers and adults. Teens and adults. There's over 250 people participating in this program. 250 actors, 200 support staff, highly evangelistic, will show to 20,000 plus people. This is a big event, been going on for a number of years. Now, if you want information or you want to make reservations to this free event, you call 919-734-2674 or 919-734-4660, 734-2674 or 734-4660. All right.
And it's only held on weekends. Is that correct?
That's right. That's correct. Only on weekends. It's only on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. On Fridays, it's at 6:30. On Saturdays, it's at 6 p.m. And Sundays at 5 p.m. at First Pentecostal Holiness Church. That's on Wayne Memorial Drive at the intersection of U.S. Highway 70 bypass. It's that big church right on the corner there. Okay.
And I would call ahead because they do get busy.
They do get busy. It's a good idea to call ahead and see how they're doing. Whew.
A little warm.
A little warm. Sun's out. If you have a passion for helping others, there's a program at Wayne Community College that may interest you. Individuals with a passion for assisting others with daily activities and self-care can parlay that interest into a career through a Wayne Community College course. This course is offered October 9th, which is Monday, and it runs through December 18th. So you have over 2 months. Over 2 months. Focusing on personal care tasks and soft skill development, students receive an introduction to basic nurse aid skills, functional concepts within the nurse aid role, enhanced soft skills training, and career counseling. This is going on at Wayne Community College. There is a $180 fee for this. However, the $180 fee can be waived for qualifying individuals who are unemployed, underemployed, or have received notice of layoff or pending layoff. You need to talk to Allison Sanford. Allison Sanford can be reached at 919-739-6926. 739-6926. That's at Wayne Community College, starting Monday. You need to get in on this right away because Monday may be too late to get a hold of this. It's a 2-month course, and it's a lot of valuable information there. All right? Let's see what else we have here. What else do we have here?
We have some library events. That is today.
Library events today.
Yes.
We do.
We do.
Where they are.
There they are.
Here they are. All right.
We have Moteen Game Night, which is for ages 13 through 18, and it is at Steele Memorial Library, starting at 5 o'clock tonight. You can register at 919-299-8105, extension 8002, and it's to play video games and board games. Bring your own Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh.
What?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yugi. I think it's Yu-Gi-Oh. I think it's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
it could be Yu-Gi. It says Yu-Gi, but it may be Yu-Gi.
It may be.
It may be. But you know what it is anyway, right?
Yes.
I guess. Anyway, this is at Mount Olive, not University of Mount Olive. This is at Mount Olive Steele Memorial Library.
Yes.
Tonight, 5 until 6. All right?
That is correct.
And then tomorrow night, tomorrow morning from 9:45 until 10:30 at Steele Memorial Library, there's going to be something called Mousing Around, which is a continuation of a program they started a while back. This is where beginning computer users continue to learn how to use a mouse. It's kind of a trick to using a mouse. There's several little shortcuts you can take, little things you can do with the wheel on the mouse. Of course, not all mouses are
the same.
Created equal. They're not all the same, and some of them you may want to use a different mouse to do a different kind of task. But they'll teach you how to use a mouse, basic skills of how to use a mouse, and it's very interesting. And that's at Mount Olive Steele Memorial Library, and that's on Main Street, downtown Mount Olive.
And there's 2 classes.
2 classes, I'm sorry, beg your pardon. There's one at 9:45 that ends at 10:30, so that's only 45 minutes. And then you can stick around and go through it again if you want to at 10:45 that goes to 11:30. All right, so there's 15 minutes between them. So 9:45 to 10:30, and then 10:45 to 11:30. That's at Steele Memorial Library. All right, should we go to Saturday? We'll save that.
Yeah, let's
go there. Okay, all right.
We'll save it.
All right, we'll save that one. Got a blood drive for you coming up Tuesday of next week. That's at the Red Cross office, beginning at 1:30 p.m. And the thing to do, the best way to get in and get out is to make an appointment. And you make an appointment 2 ways. Number one, you can call 919-735-7201, 735-7201. But the better way is to download the Red Cross app. That is redcrossblood.org, redcrossblood.org is the Red Cross app. It's absolutely free of charge, and there's a wealth of information on there that will keep you busy reading from now until you get tired of reading. If you want information about where the blood drives are, you simply type in your zip code, and a whole list will come up of where the several blood drives are being held over the next month. If you want to make an appointment to one of those blood drives, you simply fill out the information and boom, you go to it. And then on that day, whatever day you set up, you get in, you get your blood work done, and then you're out of there. It's that quick, it's that easy. It only takes about an hour if you do it that way. About an hour. You go in, you get a little mini health exam, and from that health exam, they're able to determine whether you're able to give blood or not, and if you can give blood, there you go. If you have a problem, they tell you, well, your blood pressure is a little too high to give blood today, or you've got too much iron or too little iron in your blood. And anyway, it's a little, or you may be coming down with a cold because your temperature's a little high. You may not even be aware of this. Anyway, get yourself a little brief exam there and then give blood. It's just the right thing to do. Okay? Okay. What else do we have here?
Our interview.
Is it time for that already? Gee, I was having so much fun.
I know you were.
Zip right on through it here. We're going to go to our interview, and we'll be back after that on this.
Next on the program is Ethel Barnes from Social Security here in town.
I certainly will. Thank you. Good morning to all of you. I want to say we're talking about age, so let me just tell you, Social Security is 82. The act was signed August the 14th, 1935 by President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. So Social Security has aged too. I want to tell you that we are located at 915 West New Hope Road in Goldsboro, just down the street from the new Maxwell Center. Our hours of operation are from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday, except on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we close at noon. So our hours of operation on Wednesday is from 9 to noon. I want to tell you that most of you in here are very familiar with Social Security. So because of the time frame, I'm going to tell you some things that you can do online. Because the baby boomers, those people born 1946 to 1964, are now attaining retirement age. And they're attaining that age at a rate of 9,000 to 10,000 per day. Therefore, we are not able to handle all those people coming into the Social Security office or calling us online. So this morning, I want to encourage you to use our online services. It's similar to banking online, and many of you bank online. It is a very secure website, so don't worry about it when you go online. But some of the things that you can do, for those of you who are getting Social Security benefits, instead of coming in to get a benefit statement if you need one, you can do it online. You can request a replacement Medicare card online. If you're getting Social Security benefits, you can change your address, change your direct deposit. Those things are very easy to do online. Now you do not have to have you do have to have an account to do those things. So that's why we want you to sign up for a My Social Security account. You go online, and the instructions are on our website, and I have a pamphlet over there that will give you some information about how to do it. But once you sign up online, and it will ask you some questions to identify who you are, questions that only you will know the answer to. And if you can't answer those questions, then it will not allow you to set up a My Social Security account. And then you may have to come in and see us so we can assist you with that. But it is a very secure website. So I want to encourage all of you who are getting a Social Security check to consider doing your Social Security business online. It is a secure and safe way to do that. For those of you who are not getting Social Security, I want to encourage you to go online and set up a My Social Security account also, so that you can look at your record of earnings and make sure they are correct, so that when you get ready to draw Social Security, your record of earnings will be correct and we'll be able to pay you correctly. You can also check to make sure that your name matches and that your date of birth is correct, because all of that is very important these days. If your name is correct on your Social Security record, if your date of birth is correct, then when you get ready to file for benefits, you'll be able to file for your Social Security benefits online if you're not currently drawing Social Security. Some of the other things that we have that you can do online, you can file for your retirement online, you can file for disability benefits online, you can file for SSI online, you can also file in some states, but not yet in North Carolina, you will be able to get a replacement Social Security card online. So those are some of the things that you can do online. And in requesting the Medicare card, as Barbara stated, there will be new Medicare cards issued. And Social Security signs you up for Medicare. We do not administer the Medicare program, but if you need a replacement Social Security card, you do call Social Security for that. But I want to encourage you that when this rollout of the Medicare card begins in April of 2018, that when you come to the senior center and your person across from you say, oh, I got my new Medicare card, and you say, well, I didn't get mine, do not call us and ask us to request your Medicare card. There is a system that will be used to issue a Medicare card, a new Medicare card with a Medicare identification number to everyone who has one. And we do not want people to think they need that new card right away. You have until April of 2019 to worry about not having a new Medicare card. So I want to tell you, don't worry about your friend having their card. Just know that yours is in the mail and it will be issued to you in a timely fashion. So I want to encourage you not to request a new Medicare card online unless you actually lose your Medicare card and you do need a replacement. Some of the other things that you can do online, if you file for disability benefits and you disagree with the decision, you can file an appeal online to do that. And again, for those of you who are not getting Social Security, it's a good idea to take a look at your Social Security record and get an idea of how much you can get. We are not sending out those statements to you anymore until you attain the age of 60, and then we'll send it to you once a year. But you want to go ahead and prepare. People think about Social Security and think about retirement, but we also need to prepare for the events in life like disability. If you lose a spouse, what will happen? Or if you're a young parent and you die early, what your children will get from Social Security. All of that is online. If you set up a My Social Security account, you can get those estimates. So you do need to consider doing those things too. Again, I also want to say that you can also block access to your Social Security account. Now we know that the person behind me is going to talk about fraud, but we know that there's nothing that's perfect. So people can access your records even though you don't want them to, but you can block access to your Social Security records so that no one will be able to get your information. And let me say with that when you call the Social Security office, we have a list of questions that we are going to ask of you. And if you do not answer those questions correctly, then we're not authorized to give you any information over the telephone. You will be required to come into the Social Security office and bring your identification so that we can verify who you are. We're very careful about giving out information concerning you. If your child calls, and I know I've called for my parents, but if a child calls, the parent has to be there. Whoever the person is calling about does have to be there in order for us to share information with anyone else. And then both people have to identify who they are, because we want to make sure that we're giving out the information to someone who has a right to know. So we're very concerned about your information. We're very secure. We're confidential about what we talk to you about and the information that we give you. Just want you to know that Social Security has been around for a long time. We will continue to be around for a very long time. And I know some of you want to know, will you get a raise? And that question may come up, so I'll go ahead and answer that for you. At this point, I do not know. And at this point, no one really knows, because the computation that is done to determine if you will get a raise is not done until the close of the third quarter of this year, and that is September the 30th, 2017. After that, there will be a computation done to determine, and it's based on the CPIW, and that is the consumer, hold on, let me make sure I get the word correct, Consumer Price Index for wages for salary people. It's what it's based on. So you will know sometime in October or early November whether or not you will get a Social Security raise. And I want to tell you, you'll know about the same time the Social Security office knows the information too, because it will hit the news and we'll get it about the same time. I want to say that at the Social Security office in Goldsboro, you can call us, you can come in. I do encourage you not to just walk in, because most of the business we do is by appointment. If you come in, be patient, because you do have to come in, take a number, have a seat, and wait your turn. That's why we encourage you to call if you have to, make an appointment, or we may be able to answer your questions over the phone. Or consider, if you have not done so, going online to our website, socialsecurity.gov. It is a very good website, very informative, a lot of good information, easy to maneuver, and we have a question and answer session that will answer most questions that you have regarding Social Security. Again, thank you for the time today.
And we're back on Sunrise with Wayne and Pat. Coming up, Wayne County Veterans Stand Down will be taking place today. This starts at 9 o'clock this morning.
It does.
It is today. It's a day of services for veterans in need. Now, this is important. This is at the Herman Park Auditorium, which is inside Herman Park Center. It's the big room inside Herman Park Center at 901 East Ash Street. Here's what's offered to veterans: employment services, legal services, barber service, medical and dental screening, housing referrals, VA benefits, clothing, toiletries, food and beverages, and more. Plus a lot of fellowship and just, it's good to see people. It is. So if you need help as a veteran, if you are, or whatever your help may, if you're in, let's say you live in a neighborhood in Goldsboro and everything's kind of peachy keen good and life is good, except you need some help in figuring out something from the VA, or you need medical service of some kind that you may be having a little trouble getting elsewhere. Or let's say you're homeless, or let's say you need help in any area. If you're a veteran, you can get help at this stand down, okay? All you got to do is bring your VA ID card, or bring your DD 214 or your North Carolina driver's license that has the term veteran on it. Now, the Department of Motor Vehicles will be present to assist veterans.
The bug's after you.
The bugs are after me. I'm buggy. DMV will be there to help veterans who need help obtaining an ID. If you don't have an ID, they'll help you get one. But in that case, you have to bring your Social Security card and your DD 214. Funding will be provided for this. All right, now if you have any questions, you call Melissa. Melissa Watkins is with the Veterans and Patriots Coalition, and she is a big help to veterans. She is a veteran. She is a big-time veteran. Melissa Watkins' number is 919-273-1453, 273-1453, 273-1453, and that is today. Are they all over me?
They are.
They must like my shampoo or something, huh?
Nope.
Where'd you go?
I'm right
What
here.
have you got?
Yeah, maybe he's gone.
Sponsored by a whole bunch of nice people. It really is. It's sponsored by NC Works, the American Legion, Disabled American Veterans, the DAV, the Elks Lodge, the Bridge, the Wayne County Veterans and Patriots Coalition, which is a wonderful organization here in Wayne County. So the 2017 Wayne County Veterans Stand Down is today from 9 o'clock till 2 o'clock at Herman Park Center. We also have look, get your own spot. We're busy here, okay? All right. Oh, it's a yellow jacket. Look here, buddy. I don't want you on me. Also, today at the University of Mount Olive Trek in Mount Olive, everybody will meet at Steele Memorial Library for the Go Wayne Go walk. That is tonight. You walk for 1 hour. You walk for 1 hour. Everybody meets at the library at 119 West Main Street. And then you go walking for an hour. This is Go Wayne Go. This is all in the name of getting good health and having fun doing so. The best exercise you can do that is the least intrusive, the least impacting, is walking. It is the most healthiest thing you can do with the least amount of effort. That's it. It's that simple. So, I mean, you can do other things, sure, but sometimes people get tired, they get worn out, or they can't do something because of aches and pains and arthritis and all that stuff. Most people can still walk around, and this is good for you now, so let's do it. 1 hour tonight at Steele Memorial Library, and then you walk over to UMO. You walk for 1 hour, and that's it. And then next Thursday, you're going to meet at the courthouse steps and walk for an hour as well. This is all part of the Go Wayne Go Fall Walking Series, and meet every Thursday at 6 p.m., and you walk for 1 hour. If you have questions, here's the phone number, 919-222-0071. 222-0071 is the phone number to get more information about Go Wayne Go Walking Series. Okay, is that right? I hope that's right. I do hope that's right. Otherwise, I just gave out Uncle Harold's telephone number. Okay, thanks, Uncle Harold, and go back to bed. All right, and I guess that's it for today.
Trivia answer.
Here's the trivia answer question to the trivia answer. The answer to the trivia question for today, ever what I said. On every single episode of Seinfeld, there was an image or a copy or something with a picture or a little statue or something of a superhero. Who was the superhero? Well, it turns out that Mr. Seinfeld himself, Jerry Seinfeld, was a tremendous fan of Superman. And on every single episode, you'll see an image of Superman. And I used to like him too at one time. That's it.
You know, I'll have to go now and look at that just to see.
Just to see? You're going to look at the Seinfeld episode?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, he's in there. He may be on a shelf. He may be a picture on the wall, but he's in there somewhere.
Okay.
You may have to look very closely. We do this every day, Monday through Friday at 7 o'clock. Then it repeats at noon. Then it repeats again at 5:30 p.m. Right?
Yes.
Right. So let's do it again tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and watch us on YouTube at Wayne County Government.
Yes, and until then, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Barnes.
And this is Sunrise with Wayne and Pat.